Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aryani. My student ID is 2024110206, and today I will analyze a poem titled Mother to Son by Langston Hughes. You can find the poem from Poetry Foundation website. And this presentation, I will explain this poem from three parts. The first is the function of the poem in English learning. Second is intrinsic elements of the poem. And the third is how this poem can be used in English language teaching or ELT. So this poem is not only a piece of literature but also a meaningful learning materials for English learner because it teach life values and language skill at the same time. So first, the theoretical foundation. While this poem can be seen in different way, I choose the social function of the poem. The poem Mother to Son shows a strong social message about life struggles, motivation. It tells us that life is not easy and we will face many problems, but we should not give up. In the poem, the mother tells her son that her life is like difficult staircase. It is not smooth. There's are many problems like tags, splinters, and broken steps, but she still keeps climbing. This shows an important social value, which is perseverance and strength in life. For English learner, this poem is useful because students can learn how to talk about real life experiences. Students also learn how to express support, advice, and emotion in English. So this poem helps students not only learn language but also understand human life and social values. The second is the technical dissection, intrinsic elements of the poetry. So in this segment, I will analyze three intrinsic elements of the poems: imagery, rhythms, and metaphor. So first is imagery. Imagery is used to help readers imagine the situation in the poem. For example, the line "it had stacks in it." It this makes writers imagine sharp object on a staircase. It show pain and difficult life. And the second example is and splinters. This help readers imagine small pieces of wood that can hurt someone. Also, and places not and place with no carpet on the floor bare. This shows an empty and comfortable place. It helps reader feel how hard the mother's life was. So imagery in this poem is help readers see and feel the situation clearly. The second is rhythm. The rhythm of this poem feels like natural conversation between a mother and her son, so the language is simple and flowing, and it's easy to read and understand. For example, so boy, don't you turn back. When we read it aloud, it sounds natural like real advice from mothers. This rhythm helps readers feel emotions such as care, love, and encouragement. And the last is figurative language. I choose metaphor. So a metaphor is when we compare two things directly. In this poem, the line "life for me ain't been no crystal stair." So this is a metaphor. Life is compared to a crystal stair. It means life is not easy, not smooth, and full of struggles. These metaphors help readers understand the deep meaning of the poem in a simple way. Next, the last is ELT application. Okay, I will explain how this element can help students learn English. So the first is imagery. Imagery helps students improve reading skills. Students can imagine the situation in the poem, so they understand meaning better. For example, words like tags, splinters. It helps students understand feelings of pain and struggles. This makes learning more meaningful because students can connect words with real image. The second is rhythm. Rhythm helps student practice speaking and pronunciation because the poem sounds like real speech. Student can read it aloud to practice intonation, pronunciation, speaking fluency. For example, so boy, don't you turn back. so the student can practice how to say advice in a natural way. The third is metaphor. So metaphor helps students understand deeper meaning in English. For example, life for me ain't been a sheer crystal stair. Students learn that this sentence is not literal but has symbolic meaning. So this help students understand figurative language in English literature. So in conclusion, the poem Mother to Son by Langston Hughes is very meaningful for English learners. It has strong social message about life struggles and motivation, and it also contains important literary elements like imagery, rhythm, and metaphor. And most importantly, this poem can help students learn English in a more interesting and meaningful way. So that's all. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.